What is going on, everybody? And I'm back with a brand new Euro 2020 fantasy football video. And in this video I'll be discussing my final team selection and chip strategies. I have finally done it. I have made my team and I'm sticking to it. The only thing that will make me make changes to this team is barring any late injuries or team news for Turkey versus Italy. So I do have two Italian players, Spinazzola and Berardi, so we will know the team selections before the deadline for transfers. So we will know if we need to take out players or not. I'm expecting Spinazzola to be nailed. The only doubt I have is Berardi, but I think he will start. And if he doesn't start, I have already made a plan to make some late changes to my team, and I will be doing the following. So I'll be taking Berardi out and replacing him with Carrasco. I'll be taking Eriksen out and replacing him with Insigne. And I will be taking Patricio out and replacing him with Kasper Schmeichel. So they will be my three changes if Berardi doesn't start. And everybody should have a plan, just in case you see late team knows that one of your Italian or Turkey players isn't playing. You can make that change and you have already planned. It will be a big help besides panic buying and everything. It will just reduce a lot of stress picking your team. So chip strategies, I'm going all out match day one. I've gone for fixtures and form. Match day 2 I will be going limitless, so I will be using unlimited budget and transfers in match day 2, and I have already planned my squad for match day 2 and we'll have a look at it now. So here it is. Of course you have an unlimited budget, as you can see up the top, a minus 19.5 million, but that doesn't matter because you have an unlimited chip to use and all these fixtures are favourable. I've got all big names in: Lloris, Shaw, Alaba, Florenzi, Hernandez, Insigne, De Bruyne, Modric, Lukaku, Kane, Mbappe, and on the bench Donnarumma, Zinchenko, Wijnaldum and Torres. This is just what I've planned for now. Of course all of this could change, but I will be using my limitless chip in match day 2. This could change bar any injuries or anything, so it's just a little plan I have made, and it'll be a good tip for you as well to do this, to have something planned. And of course in match day 3 I will be using my wild card. In the round of 16 we will get unlimited transfers. We can change our team around again when it gets to the quarterfinals, semi-finals and finals. We will all pretty much have similar players due to the little amount of teams playing. In match day 3, if teams like Belgium and Netherlands have already qualified, they could rest their big players like Lukaku, and they could give Benteke a game, or rest Depay, and rest just all their big names if they have already qualified. Then there could be some big teams that have to win, especially in the group of death. Example, you've Portugal, France and Germany in the same group. It could go down to one of them teams having to win in the last match, so then we know to attack that game. Now for my captains for each match day, I have captain selected. So on the first day I'm going captain Spinazzola. I'm just taking a risk here, nothing to lose really, as you can change your captains every day. Just make sure you know that. On the second day I will be going with Lukaku. On the third day I will be going with Depay against Ukraine. On the fourth day I will be going with Fernan Torres against Sweden. And on the fourth day, if it comes down to it, I will be going with Cristiano Ronaldo. So I have planned out all my captains as well. This is a good tip for you. So now let's get into my team. Of course in goals I've Hydraki. There are definitely better goalkeeper options among the other picks, but Hydraki should play all games for Finland, and on his day he even could return some points. Of course he is playing first, so if he doesn't get a clean sheet or if he doesn't play well, I will be putting in Patricio, who should be getting a clean sheet. My defence is made up of Denier, Kaiser, Torres and Spinazzola. And of course on the bench I've Cancelo. But let's start with Let's start with Denier. His cheap 4.5 million Belgium starter in defence. He's a favourable group and he should be getting lots of clean sheets in it. Of course, up first they have Russia, and in match day 2 they have Denmark, and match day 3 they have Finland. So Belgium have a lovely group and they should be getting lots of clean sheets here. Now next I've gone with Kjaer. He's a nailed on starter. He's the team captain. Nice first fixture versus Finland. Denmark are very well organised. In the last 17 competitive games they've kept 13 clean sheets. And of course I'll be using my limitless chip in match day 2, so I will be avoiding Kjaer playing Belgium. Next up I've Pau Torres. He's expected to play consistently throughout the tournament, and with Spain among the odds on favourites to keep the most clean sheets, he makes it onto the watch list. And up first they have Sweden. Should be expecting a clean sheet here. And last but not least, my fourth midfielder is Spinazzola. Now Italy are currently on an 8-game clean sheet streak, and if they can carry that form into the Euros, then Spinazzola should be set for both defensive and attacking returns. Italy are defensively well organised. He's the cheapest Italian defender, along with the two centre-backs who won't be attacking as much. Spinazzola loves to bomb forward and get in the opposition box. Now they have a good group. Up first is Turkey, followed by Switzerland and Wales. He's selected by 4% of teams and he's 5.5 million. Now onto my midfield. And I was picking and choosing here, but I went for Eriksen. Now he's been directly involved in 59 goals in 106 appearances for Denmark, so it's no surprise that he's often regarded as their most important player. Now he will be on penalties, free kicks, corners, all set pieces, and I think he's a must-have in the first game against Finland. My next midfielder, I've gone with Ferran Torres. He's classified as a midfielder but often used as a wing forward up top, which saw him bag a hat-trick against Germany in November and recently won for Man City against Newcastle. And up first they have Sweden. He's selected by 12% of teams. Now my next midfielder is 5.5 million. I just had to go with Alaba. He's the best player under 6 million in my opinion in the game, especially midfielders. He plays as a left wing. He's very attacking. He will be on penalties. He could be. It's Sabitzer takes them, and if Arnautovic plays, he could be taking them. He took 3 out of the 4 corners in their last friendly game, and it's a big boost. Austria have some big defenders that could score some goals for corners, and I don't think you'll find a better player than Alaba for 5.5 million. Now my next player is Berardi. He's down as a midfielder in the game, but he actually plays as a forward for Italy. He's a very attacking player. He should be nailed on to start. He got a goal in his last friendly game against Czech Republic, and the fact that you can pick him up for 6 million is a great bargain for a team like Italy. Now on to my 2 forwards, and up first is Lukaku. He's selected by 48% of teams. He's the most owned player in the whole game, and up first they have Russia. His 24 goals and 11 assists this season in the Serie A. He could be the Belgian penalty taker if Hazard doesn't start. His 7 goals and 4 assists in qualifying, and he's got 1 goal and 1 assist in his last game against Russia. And my last starter is Depay. He's selected by 24% of teams, and up first is Ukraine. He's 20 goals and 12 assists in League 1 this season. 13 goal contributions in 6 games in qualifying for Netherlands. He's on penalties, free kicks and corners, and his Netherlands' main attacking threat. Now on to my bench. And my sub-goalie is Patricio, who I will be expecting to bring on, as I think Hydraki could concede. But Portugal play Hungary. Should be definitely expecting a clean sheet here. He's 5.5 million, owned by 7% of teams. And like I said, I will be using my limitless chip in match day 2 and wildcard in 3, so I will be avoiding Portugal playing Germany and France. Now, next up is Ronaldo. Of course, I will be definitely bringing Ronaldo in for the player that scores the least amount of points. I will be subbing Ronaldo in. What can I say about Ronaldo? He's 29 goals and 3 assists for Juventus this season. He's on penalties and free kicks for Portugal. His 11 goals in 8 games in qualifying. His 4 goals and 2 assists in his last 3 games against Hungary. Now, my last defender I've picked is Cancelo. And I just brought him in. I think he was my last player that I actually brought in. After seeing him play last night against Israel, he looked very dangerous. He's an amazing fixture in the first game against Hungary. He got a goal and assist against Israel last night, and I think he's a must-have for match day 1. He's so attacking. He loves bombing up that wing and getting crosses into the box. And now my last player, I have Nego for Hungary. And the main reason I have Nego is to just save money so I could use to buy for the rest of my premium players. Look, he's not going to start for Hungary, I don't think. I just happen to free up some money, and it doesn't bother me even if I'm playing with 14 players. I think I'm going with the right option here. I won't need him anyway because I have nailed on players starting, and like I said, it doesn't bother me. So that's it, guys. That's my final team selection and chip strategies. I will be creating more videos for match day 2, 3, round of 16, quarterfinals, semi-finals, and of course the final for Euro 2020 fantasy football. So if you like this video, please hit that subscribe button, give me a like, and I'll be back with more Euro 2020 fantasy football content. Have a good day.